What's up, everybody? Since it's nearly 2 years since my first 4K collection, I figure why not and show how is it doing? Do I have any new movies in there? Is it the same? We're gonna see how far I go. I have over 140 movies in total, and I would love to share with you what I have in stock. So sit tight, grab some food if you have to, and enjoy this video. First things first, I got boxes like Back to the Future, then I have The Hobbit, very good movies, decent. I even got the Jurassic World 5 film collection. The Lord of the Rings trilogy is still one of the greatest trilogy of all time. I even got the Mission Impossible 6 film collection, the Mummy trilogy with 3 as my favorites, but I still enjoyed the first 2 nonetheless. I have the Planet of the Apes trilogy. I haven't watched these in a while, but when I do, I still have a good time with them. War is indeed my favorite out of the bunch still. I even got the Sonic 2 movies and the Transformers 5 movie collection, which I don't really mind. I'm only here for 2, 3, and 4. Now we can go to the individual sets. Starting off with the shelf, we have 1917, which is a fantastic war movie. I had to do it for a video that one time, and it's very nice. We have Alita Battle Angel, and we also have the Avatar films, but 1 and 2. We have the final cut, the Blade Runner, which it's really, really good. For the first time, it was really nice. And my personal favorite sequel, Blade Runner 2049. I have the Creed movies over here. Then over here, I have the Dune 1 movies and Dune 2, which is the best one in my opinion. I have Dunkirk. I have Edge of Tomorrow. I have the only Fast and Furious movie. I have Formula One. I watched this recently, and it was a really fun watch. Shout out Brad Pitt and Joseph Kosinski, my favorite director. We have the Monsterverse collection, starting off with Godzilla, all the way down to the new Empire, which is really nice. Can't wait for the new one, which is Supernova. I even got the Goonies. I even got Gran Turismo, which is my favorite racing movie, and is also based on a true story, so very, very good movie. I even got Hacksaw Ridge, Andrew Garfield should have won, and I got the Harry Potter movies. And if you look at the other shelf over here, you can see the rest of them over here, which Chamber of Secrets is my favorite, no doubt, and so is Azkaban. Interstellar and Interception is up here. I have the John Wick movies, 3 to 4. Funny about 3, I had to replace this one because my disc got scratched because of my Xbox, so now I gotta get a new player, so that sucks. But yeah, I got those movies, so really good action films. Check it out. I have the rest of the Jurassic World movies. Fallen Kingdom, my favorite. Dominion sucks, and Rebirth. While I got this recently, it's still a letdown, but it's a bit of improvement over the last one. I have the Kung Fu Panda 2 collection with 1 and 2. Can't wait for 3. I have Legend. I have the Lion King classic. I have the Mad Max ones with Fury Road and Furiosa. I haven't watched them in a while. I have the Matrix collection with the Matrix 1, which is one of my favorite sci-fi films of all time. And you have Reloaded, which is also my favorite sequel. I do have Revolution, but it's only on the Blu-ray, and plus it's my least favorite out of the trilogy, so I'm not even gonna upgrade anytime soon. It's a very lackluster sequel with a very cool fight scene at the end, but it was very, very disappointing. I have Midway over here. I have 2 Mission Impossible movies with Dead Reckoning and Final Reckoning. Very good movies. I have the Minecraft movie. I have Oppenheimer, which is still deserved. Pacific Rim still is one of my favorite sci-fi films. I watched this back in the day. It still holds up today, and the CGI is still spectacular. Prisoners, which is another great Denis Villeneuve film. Rush Hour is probably the only trilogy where I'll ever laugh this hard. No trilogy ever comes close in comedy. Sonic and Mario over here. We have Tenet, which is fantastic. Top Gun movies, excellent as well. Toy Story 2, Transformers 1 and 5. We have Bumblebee. We have Rise of the Beast. We have Transformers 1, which is fantastic. The Tron movies with 1, but Legacy is the one that really made me fall in love with the Tron franchise. I watched this back in the day. I didn't remember it. As I watch it now, it's still one of my favorite sequels of all time. It still has one of the best visual effects of all time, and Tron Ares is right there. I have Wall-E, which is my favorite animated film. I have a Tron copy over here. I have a Mission Impossible bucket, and I even have my copies for Back to the Future disc over here since they put in digibooks. I'm trying to get a replacement because part 1 always gets scratched up, but yeah, here they are. Now we're moving them to the superhero section, which is my favorite thing to do. I put them in chronological order because I've already seen them all already, and I don't need to worry about spoilers. But starting off, we have Captain America: The First Avenger. We have Iron Man. Iron Man 2, which is my favorite out of the Iron Man trilogy, Fight Me. The Incredible Hulk, which is my all-time favorite Hulk movie. I wish this had more potential, but here we are. It does not, sadly. The Avengers, still a classic top 10 movie in the MCU. Iron Man 3, I low-key hate this movie. Captain America: The Winter Soldier, still top 5 all time. Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2 over here. We have Age of Ultron. Ant-Man, which is my only favorite Ant-Man movie in the series. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, rest in peace Chadwick. Spider-Man Homecoming. This movie actually grows on me now. Doctor Strange, Ant-Man the Wasp, I almost said Quantumania. Ant-Man the Wasp, Infinity War and Endgame, which to me is the last ones to really end the MCU. I even get Far From Home was my least favorite, and No Way Home is still great. I don't know why they hate all of a sudden. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, one of my favorites in the MCU. And recently I got the Fantastic Four First Steps. Nextly, I have the Spider-Man trilogy, the Amazing Spider-Man collection, Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse, great movies. I have the Snack Shadow trilogy. I have a new copy of BBS because my disc got scratched as well. Aquaman, I have The Flash, I have the worst Aquaman I've ever seen, I have the Dark Knight trilogy, I have The Batman, and lastly, my favorite DC film, Superman. I've seen this movie too many times and it still never gets old. I love everything about this character, I love everything about this movie. This is so hopeful, I can't wait for Man Up Tomorrow. That says a lot. Alright, that is it for my movie collection. I hope you enjoy. This is something I love to talk about, and there's a lot of movies, so I'm pretty passionate about talking about them. But as always, I love you, but Jesus loves you more. I will see you when I make a Fantastic Four video. Have a good evening.